go ahead and look at this switch, and then look down there.
Wow. Welcome to the game. Cornell here, Mac Landscaping and Lawn Care. Today I am in sunny Florida, which isn't very sunny at all. I'm here to see my boy Ricky Pro Lawn Service and see his setup. Let's go. Here he is right here. What's going on, bro?
What's up, what up, what up?
How are you?
I'm good.
Look at that. Logoed up. Cedric will be very proud of that. Ricky's Pro Lawn Service down here. And where we at? Orlando?
I'm 30 minutes east of Orlando. We're over here along with Florida and Seminole County. Orlando is actually Orange County. I've been doing this since 2012. I've done other side gigs in between to get that extra cash flow like everybody else in the off season, but I've never done anything full time like that while I've done this.
Mm-hmm.
This has always been my number one thing. This has always been my full-time thing.
Full-time thing since 2012. What is the main services that you do?
Lawn maintenance, and then recently in the last couple of years we expanded to doing anything landscaping, honestly, anything outdoors. And so lawn care and not limited to.
Nice. Listen, right now it is, what's the temperature like? 58, 60?
It's in the 50s.
Something like that. Right now
56.
in Pittsburgh it is 19 degrees and we just had a snowstorm this morning. I cannot believe how they get to live down here. There's palm trees. The grass is growing. I seen the irrigation thing on the regular main streets down here. Right now, we're plowing snow and laying salt everywhere, and they're down here. One of my boys went to the beach while we was here. He went to the beach. Anyway, he's been in business for, what is this, 11 years?
11 years.
11 years, going on 12. You want to start with your truck?
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go over the truck real quick.
So this right here is a 2021 Ford F-250 6.7 turbo diesel. And this is the STX package. From what people have told me, I'm no truck guru, no car guru. If I have any issues, I just take it to my mechanic. But the STX package is basically an XL Plus. So when I saw it on the title, it said XL. This is all they had on the lot at the time. Before this truck, I had a 2006 Ford F-150. It wasn't that great of a truck. It was definitely a great starter truck. I had that truck for about 4 to 5 years, and then it just took a dump on me. I bought this truck with like 27,000 miles. It's still on warranty. Growing up the way I grew up, I don't know what warranty means. And so when things started popping up on the dash, because it's a Ford, as they say, right? When things started popping up on the dash, I'm thinking I got to dish out all this money. And I had friends like, yo, Rick, why are you trying to figure out what's wrong with it and fix it? Take it to the dealer. They'll fix it. It's under warranty. And so I haven't had to put any money out of pocket other than that big, expensive monthly bill.
What is your Facebook and Instagram for anybody who wants to get in contact with you?
So if you want to be friends, you can look me up at Ricky J. Rodrigues on Facebook. And then my business page is Ricky's Pro Lawn Service. My Instagram is at Ricky's Pro Lawn Service. And then I'm on TikTok too. I need to be a little bit more active on that, but that is at RPLS_FL or something like that.
All right, I like the bed, the liner. We always got to get the liners, bro. And I like the toolbox too.
So this is the famous toolbox that people have heard about on Instagram. Cornell, you right over there.
Oh yeah, hold on a second. I gotta go over here and see, cause I'm an acrobat too. I'm always jumping in and out of trucks and everything. So we're gonna get up in here and give you the view of the sticker wall. Look at that. Ricky's Pro Lawn Service. There's a lot of LBC members on here, I see. Lots of LBC members. You got all of the different tools in here. What you use the Sawzall for?
I actually use this to cut out some tree roots. Keith Kalfas, that's Mac's guy. He showed this dope trick whenever we're trying to cut out the root of a tree and uproot it completely. We'll use the Sawzall to cut around all that stuff. Everything you could think of is here. We got our 2-cycle over there all the way to the right. We even got a poncho, just in case. Well, we don't work in the rain around here.
Yeah, well, it's been raining a lot since I've been here, but it's been also hot and cold. It was 80 one day, and then 62 the next 2 days, and then 80 again the day after that. But 80 to 60, that ain't bad for a guy from Pittsburgh. This is nothing to me. I don't even need a coat down here. Now you're about to see some parkouring. You ready? Let's go.
Don't hurt yourself, bro. That's about as active as you're going to be.
I know.
Play flag football, right?
I never show you. Well, a couple of my boys won the flag football championship down here. Shout out to Verified, the Honey Badgers, and the AMH boys, man. Y'all boys did it down here. National champions.
So not only is the truck labeled up the way that it is, branding is everything, right, guys? So this is how you easily find your equipment when you go to pick it up at the mower shop. Slap a sticker on it. Orange is what we use, right? The real orange, not steel. Only Echo around here.
Ooh, this boy's out here trying to start a war, man.
I've been using Echo since I started back in 2012. It never let me down, so I decided to just stick with it. And so these are all 2620 units. More branding right here. This is my backup 5-gallon right here. I hardly ever have to use it because I make sure everything is filled up. And then this is a 2620 handheld blower that I use right here too. This right here is the Swiss Army knife of all blowers. People laugh when they see me pull this thing out, but then when they try to pull out their steel blower, backpack blowers, and they realize how strong this is, they're like, oh, wow, it's a lot stronger than I thought. And that's the same thing with all these 2620 units.
Yeah.
They're a lot stronger than what most people think, and especially when you get the 2620T, which is right here. It's a little faded because I had this for a while. That T, if you don't know, stands for torque. And it gives you that extra piece of juice, right? And so this is just a Swiss Army knife. Like if we forget to go to somebody's backyard, we just go with the handheld. We just blow that stuff off. Or if we forgot to blow off the mowers or something like that, we'll just take this out and we'll just blow it off really quick. It's better than taking off these big old 8010s. We'll make our way around there in a minute. It's better than taking this, throwing it on your back, and just trying to blow everything off.
I see you got the Equipment Defender racks.
Yep. Shout out to Equipment Defender.
I'm an advocate of the Equipment Defender racks. That's what I got in my trailer.
Something that I love, and if you're not using it, you really should. I hate having keys on my waist while I'm working. I've even had accidents in the past where I was like trimming a shrub and my keys came off and I had no idea where they were. And so I try to think back to everywhere that I went, and it was like hanging on a bush or something like that. I have the carabiner and it just somehow came off. And so they got these lock boxes that come with it. And so you just open it that way. Everything comes out real simple right there. And and then you got your pin code in there. I won't open that because then that'll show you my pin. You really don't always need to have that pin set to lock because there are too many steps. I'm giving away the secret now. There's too many steps for somebody who doesn't know about Equipment Defender to come and steal it, because if this thing is down but that thing is turned, this is not coming out. They're not going to know what they're doing. They're going to come here trying to figure all these things out, and they're not going to know what they're doing.
It's just a deterrent.
Yeah.
I see you got the Darwin's grips.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I swear by these things. I think they are more convenient on a weed eater than they are the edger. In my opinion, I don't feel that much of an effect, and so I'm not 6 feet tall like some guys out there. Shout out to Mower Wells, right?
Yeah,
and
that's
so
my boy.
Somebody like him, it pays off big time. But I used to get this pinch in my back that I think even some of us shorter guys can relate with. And once I started using this, I don't get that pinch in my back. Hashtag not sponsored, as Max says.
Yeah, well, I'm a Darwin's grip guy too. I heard some people say in the past that if you're not tall, you don't really need it. But I have a brother who's 5'6". I got him to get Darwin's grips, and it completely changes. It's the stance more so than whether or not you're short or tall. If you are a smaller person, that don't matter. You still have to bend down a little bit. You know what I mean, to be able to use the trimmer. With this, you're literally standing. I mean, it says it, right? The tagline is like, stand up, bro. It has a skeleton on there. And I'm not sponsored by them, but I just think that like it's super dope to have the Darwin's grip. But
yes, so everything on this trailer, to hold my equipment, is all Equipment Defender. We got the Equipment Defender gas can holder right here. This is for the 5-gallon. It's just easy access to fill up your equipment with gas right here. I used to have this in the back of my truck. I used to have a cage on the other trailer in the front of my trailer. I took that out. I find this to be more convenient. Some of you guys have probably pulled out too much string before, and then you end up having to cut some of it off because it won't spool completely on the speed head. But it's actually 3 arm length pulls is what it is. You take that out, you spool it up, and you put it in that side pocket if you wear those Wrangler pants at Walmart for like $20.
This boy is name dropping all types of products, man. I'm gonna have to put so much stuff in the doggone description to keep you right.
I mean, with 11 years of experience, you learn a thing or two, right? Something that's really cool is that when I bought this trailer, they gave me these shocks right here so that the trailer is not as heavy bringing it down. This trailer right here is a 6x12 trailer.
Wow.
Still branded over here.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know, I got that from Johnny Crooks over there in Savannah, Georgia, where he has his stickers on his cone. That's who I got that from. And so I always drop my cone about a mower width's back so that I can get in and out in case somebody decides they want to park up close. We've seen those videos before. This right here is a 52-inch X-Mark Vertex. I love this mower. I bought this back in the month of April, I believe. I just hit 300 hours. I just posted this on my story on Instagram. And this mower is great. I can't say enough about it. We almost passed this right here. We got the 9010s. I swear by these two. This one right here is probably like 2 years old, and then that one is about to hit a year old or so.
Yeah.
And so again, branded Equipment Defender racks. I absolutely love these things. This is like the same thing I was telling you before about the trimmer rack. You don't have to put the pin in order to keep this thing locked. I have the pin on now. Because I don't want nothing stolen, right? I'm trying to defend myself.
Yeah, these things are $650 a piece.
So when I bought this trailer last spring, I bought all the racks all in one shot. It cost me $1,000 on Equipment Defender's website. I got the Equipment Defender tool holder, there you go, and I branded everything here too. Stickers are on this side of these pieces right here. It's not so great on an angle line trailer, I'll tell you that right now. I got a little bit of a rock here, but it's really not that serious. What I like about Equipment Defender, and that's why I was prepared to buy all of their racks, this is set up to be installed on an enclosed trailer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so that's to bolt it, back that way. And so I think they might have another rack too that might work better for you inside of an enclosed trailer. But we made our round to the last 9010. And I didn't tell you guys about this mower right here. You got the X-Mark Staris E series. This is a 36-inch mower, and we're branded right here. We're branded on that one. I didn't show you that one.
That's a 52 in the back?
Yeah, so that's a 52-inch. This is a 36. Here in Florida, you need to have a 36-inch mower. You could pick your clients and not have to deal with any 40-inch gates. But the average backyard gate here in Florida is 40 inches wide. You have a 36, you could get through any gate. And so that's the reason why I have a 36. I'm even tempted to get away from it because I rarely use this. I only use it a couple times a week. I've been trying to find yards where they have a 5-foot gate. A 5-foot gate would allow me to get my 52 right through. And if I could do most of my mowing with a 52, I'll be a happier guy. I think we all would.
I agree, bro.
The reason why I went with X-Mark is because the dealer is about 5 minutes up the road from me. And then I already explained why I went with Echo. It's been true to me, so I'm going to stick with it.
So what type of trailer is this? Because I noticed that it's not a mesh bottom
Yeah.
trailer. It has the wood bottom. What type of trailer is it?
So this right here is an angle line trailer. I bought this from David's Trailer over there in Orlando. It is a cheaper trailer. I'm not going to lie, but it gets the job done. And what I mean by cheaper, if you zoom in right here, this is angle iron. This is what I was talking about a minute ago. It's not as sturdy as those square tube or round tube trailers, but I don't have no issues. A lot of the equipment that I have here to help me run my company is the standard maintenance that I don't believe is wasted time. It's a part of being a business owner and the basic stuff you should know how to do. For example, I got all my impacts here. I have an angle grinder here. I got a flashlight here. All the batteries are on the handheld equipment that I use more frequently, right? This is my little setup here. I got a compressor right here. I think it's like 150. Yeah, it's a 150-pound compressor is what I believe they call it. I got this for free. I had a neighbor that moved out and he just passed it on to me. And so, like everybody, got all my tools here. Some people would say that this is disorganized, but this is organized for me.
We operate well in the chaos, huh?
That's it. And so this is all my equipment right here, man. And then I even got a blower. I can't stand having a sandy ground here in my garage, so I got to blow this off, at the end of every day, especially before I get on the ground, to go on ahead and change the blowers, or change the blades on the mowers. And so, this is my gas can right here. I try not to take the gas out of my 5-gallon that's on the trailer unless I'm out in the field, but I even try to not do that. I top off my equipment every night. Everybody's familiar with the no-spill gas can. This is 2.5, and so I just go around instead of taking the equipment off, trying to fill it with the 5-gallon there. I just go around just filling it up with this.
Okay.
Which I find, a lot easier to work with. I got all my stuff over here. I just want you to know, Cornell.
He's a football player?
Yeah, we play a little flag football over here. Me and my buddies got a league that we run. We got all the flags in here and stuff like that. And we take it so serious, we actually measure the fields.
Wow.
And but anyways, more seriously, got your shop towels here, any random tools. We got our black gloves whenever we're working, with certain chemicals and stuff like that. Or we just want to stay clean, right? Right here, is all my oil stuff, my backup, lights for my trailer and stuff like that. Recently had one broken. And, we're constantly prepared. We got all our filters ready. We got our fuel filters. We got all our spark plugs. We got backup hubs for the trailers and stuff like that. And as you can see, this is stuff to clean up my truck, which I hardly use anymore because I just go to a nearby car wash.
That's smart.
Yeah, so this right here is the Jungle Jack from Jungle Gym, yeah. And so this is how we change our blades. It works really good for me. And then the famous RBG 712, shout out to Brian Fullerton, for putting us all onto that. This thing saves me a ton of time on sharpening blades. This thing is always ready to rock right here.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, and we sharpen our blades, and so sharp side, dull side, as you guys can see, I'm behind on doing that. These right here are all the old blades I ever had right here.
Sheesh.
I'm not sure why I'm collecting them.
Well, I have all of mine too. They're all sitting at my shop right next to my blade sharpener too.
The reason why this shop vac is right here is because after we're done sharpening blades, this gets covered in the grit or the blade shavings, right? Both, right? And so, we just crank that thing on and we just clean this whole thing up, leave everything nice and spiffy. We got our PPE, we got our blade balancer. When it gets dark, we got this light right here. Again, more PPE. This is to sweep up, any mess we might have. And all those jugs right there, that's from doing oil changes on the equipment. I don't do my own oil changes on my truck, but it's pretty simple, especially with a more lifted.
Me either. I go to Valvoline drive-in. You just drive in and you drive out.
That's it. I forgot to show you guys something that you're going to like. I don't think Cornell's seen it in person because he was talking about it recently. But I'll let you go around this way. Cornell was talking about how he beats the snot out of his discharges, right? Shout out to Johnny with Blades of Grass. He put me on. Go ahead and look at this switch. And then look down there.
Wow.
So Johnny has this on all of his mowers. I find this to be super convenient for me personally. You can control this thing to open up just a little bit. And this right here protects you from making a mess inside of those landscape beds, which we have all over, around here. Everybody has a landscape bed. And I got one on the 36 over there too. This right here, where I installed this rocker switch, this was intended for some lights here. But the punch out hole that was there, it was perfect for this rocker switch, so I just said.
What is that thing called?
Oh, this right here is called the Green Guard.
The Green Guard.
Yeah.
Wow. Do that again? Yo. How much is that thing?
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
Well,
Each one, $250. So
250. I got 250 for that thing, man. I got 250 for that. I might need that for my other mower.
Yep.
Man, because my Toro, shout out to Sean and TQ Spencer. I love their shoot blocker.
Yeah.
For my 60-inch, but they don't have one for the 52 yet, or I would support them because I would much rather support people that I know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this thing right here is tough.
Yeah.
Man, that thing tough, yo.
If you go to the other side, you can take the camera over there. You might have to get down, or if you can make it, you can see the logo of the company.
Oh, this thing?
Yeah, I think it's still there.
GG.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out.
It's called the Green Guard. Shout out to Johnny with Blades of Grass. He has a code Blades10 over there.
Yeah, shout out to Johnny with Blades of Grass. That's my guy too, man.
Yep.
Blades 10 will save you. What'd you say?
10%.
10% off this thing. That's $250? That's gonna save you $25, man. You might as well go ahead and use that. That thing's fire. I might have to get me one.
And what I really like, so the guy's name is Jeremiah that makes this. He's easily accessible. If you have any issues, you can text him, and he'll help you out however he can, and he'll send you out a new one if you have any issues. But he runs these things through the mud to make sure they're good for you. Where I was really leading with that is, you can go ahead and drill holes in your deck and bolt them there, but he also has a magnet system, which I think Johnny has a video on, that you can use to connect it instead of drilling holes into your deck, which is real dope.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to contact my man, yo.
Yep.
Man, I need to see about one of these things. What we got over here?
So shout out to Cujo. I just bought these. They just came in the mail the other day.
Oh, they're still
new. They're brand new. I was only able to walk around the house. I'm about to run these things through the mud because I found out they're waterproof, and since we get so much rain over here, figured out to test that out.
I might need to get some of them too. Hashtag not sponsored.
Right. And so I just recently put up these racks here. This right here is my backpack sprayer. It goes up to 4 gallons. And backup rake, backup ladder. I got 2 weed eaters here. This is the newer one. This is with the upgraded Darwin grip. And then these are just the tools that I have here on the wall. I got one of those magnetic strips there.
You be cutting hedges with the machetes, bruh?
No, I'm not one of those.
Hey, yo.
I saw that video.
Bro, I seen that happen in real life in the Dominican Republic. Me and my wife went to Punta Cana, bro.
Yeah, I remember.
My man was out here. Shing, shing, shing. I was like, yo, what? I told my wife, I cannot believe this.
Yeah.
They probably got the strongest shoulders in the world. Just one right-hand shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah. And so, sadly, I do have an orange that does not.
Oh, the contradictions have happened. Now the contradictions have happened. Look, so, there it is.
So for all my steel haters, my echo haters, whatever you want to call them, whatever side of the spectrum you stand on, I actually tried the echo pole saw. It was not that great, and it was a lot heavier for me. And so I was able to go to a local rental shop near me. It was Sunbelt Rentals, and I had tried out the Echo one. Actually, I tried the Echo one out over at Home Depot because that's what they rent out over there. And then Sunbelt Rentals, they had this, and I just think it cuts a lot better, and it's lighter. And so this one goes up to like 17 feet or something like that, and that's my baby.
Nice. Yeah. All right, well, you seen inside the garage, the truck, the trailer, the mowers, that crazy chute blocker is which I'm going to be looking into. Now let's go and look at this trailer, and then we're going to wrap this thing up.
I had thought about taking these racks off and putting them on the other trailer, but the reason why I didn't was because I realized I was going to use this one too. And when I go do my leaf cleanups, what have you, my 8010 fits right there. I'm gonna need my gas tank with me. Put it right here, and then I need my little Swiss Army blower, and so that's what goes over there. I really don't think people are gonna steal my rakes. Somebody was just putting my equipment away. We do have a rake rack over there, but that was full with a bunch of other tools. They were like, "Yo, Rick, it fits right here." I'm like, "All right, run it." And so we just put it here. That's what we use that for. We don't use single wheelbarrows. We need the double wheels because the double wheels is where it's at.
Yes.
That one's busted. I got to get a new barrel.
You kind of invented a little small dump trailer. Well, not dump trailer, but
yeah.
What's that? Oh, I never seen one of them before. Oh, I seen that on YouTube, but I never seen one in person.
Yep.
That's dope. So what you do is you hook this on to the back of the truck.
No.
What do you hook this on to?
Yeah, so some landfills that you go to, they got those big old cat machines, right? You could connect to that. Some places, they have codes to where they won't let you hook onto their equipment, but they say if you lay it on the ground, I'll put a tire on it because the machine is so heavy. And I just drive forward, all the equipment comes dragged out. And so no more manually unloading this trailer.
Wow. Oh, so you're in the truck still, obviously.
Yeah.
I had a mental lapse right there. Excuse me.
Well, you ain't never seen it in person.
So you hook this onto something.
Yeah.
And then it pulls tight, and then this thing back here pulls everything forward, and it just dumps it up. Yo, I've seen, like I said, I've never seen one in person. That's why I like doing these shop tours, because at the end of the day, you need to learn as much as you can. That's why when he mentioned earlier about Keith Kalfas cutting around the thing with a hacksaw, he was using a Milwaukee one. Shout out to Milwaukee. I like Milwaukee stuff. I almost went and bought one because of that. Well, I do have a hacksaw now.
Okay.
Yeah, I do got one of those now because of that video.
Yeah.
But when you see people like operating more efficiently by using small little tips and tricks like this is exactly why I like doing shop tours. And not only do I get to learn, you get to learn, right? So now me and Ricky's going to head over to get some lunch, and I think we might do a podcast or something before I get the hell out of here.
I think they have a setting where we can do it over there.
Yeah, bro. I appreciate you having us over.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you. Where can everyone find you again if they want to link up with you on social media? They got questions or anything?
Yeah, I would say the best place to get a hold of me is on Instagram. Like I said, I have my personal Facebook page, Ricky J. Rodrigues, and then I have my business page at Ricky's Pro Lawn Service. And so, but anything related to this, you got any questions, and there might be a way I can help you. Go on ahead and hit me up on Instagram at Ricky's Pro Lawn Service.
No doubt. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video, the shop tour with Ricky's Pro Lawn Service, one of the veteran LBC members that we love so much. And I came all the way to sunny Florida just to do this with him.
Yeah.
And I hope you got something from it. As always, I love you. I appreciate you. And we wish you nothing but success. And we out. Peace.